I'm here at the Motto Mio restaurant Burswood for the Italian Restaurant Awards Night. Tonight, 8 of the best Italian restaurants in Perth will be awarded the Ospitalita Italiana official certificate.
Every day, more and more people really strive for the best and to show the best out of each country. The moment that we've got the courage of doing that and showing, even if it's a simple dish, but with pride and doing the best, I think people will appreciate it. This award is very important and it's very good because it gives the opportunity for people to see what is happening around the world, and it's not something that because it's an old style cooking like Italy is to be forgotten or is less than other styles that are coming up more modern every day.
We play a lot with the first course, the pasta. We do every bit of pasta by ourselves. We do our own bread, we do our own biscuits for the coffee. Whatever needs for restaurants, we are complete. I mean, we do not buy anything from outside. This sort of recognition should spur the people to do and to prepare and go back to some old recipe and making sure the Italian origin is not lost.
Okay, so first of all, how important is it for the Italian government to award these restaurants with certification?
It is very important. Basically, many restaurants since last year have been certified with this special quality seal. It is a recognition of the strong work that the Italian restaurateurs do around the world. And it's important to recognize the restaurateurs that promote the Italian cuisine in the traditional way, utilizing Italian product and following traditional Italian recipes. In Perth, like everywhere else in the world, restaurateurs that got to know about this project have put down their candidature, their nomination, and with all the details, all the documentation went to Italy with a special commission. Had a look at the documentation and gave the certification to the 8 restaurateurs.
We're catering this evening to some very high-profile restaurateurs. So from our perspective, it was about the attention to detail, to recreate some authentic food, and to create an atmosphere that is, I think, indicative of the Italian hospitality.
What made these Italian restaurants here tonight stand out before other Italian restaurants in Perth?
They fulfill all the requirements that were requested, and they got this certification. Compared to the number of the people living in Western Australia, the number of restaurants is quite high. At the moment, we have 5 Italian restaurants certified in Melbourne. We have probably 12 in Sydney, and less of us in Queensland and South Australia. So I think in Western Australia we've done pretty well.
Well, obviously I am really proud as the Lord Mayor of this city that we are starting to pay recognition to the Italian restaurants within our city, because it's a much loved cuisine of everybody. And I think it's only appropriate that we look at the industry standards and the quality of the Italian food being served in our city. There is a lot of difference between good and bad quality, and I think people are quite savvy now and are looking for good value for the dollars spent, and to really obviously put together dishes with some authenticity that pay true recognition and homage to the importance of the Italian culture.
Oh, look, it's very important to promote Italian food and wine, especially original products. You know, like the wine. The wine has been produced in Italy since 1938, family tradition. Grandfather started it, father kept it going, now the children are running it.
We've been around for quite a few years, you know, and what we do, we try to do the best of the Italian cuisine and the original. We use Italian product and everything else, and that's what the time probably they said something about and recognize us, you know.
It's a great pleasure to be part of this great event, especially, you know, when we work so hard to to represent the Italian culinary and to introduce something really authentic and original, such as the Italian wines and all our cuisine.
What makes us, the 8 of us tonight, standing out against the other Italian restaurant is that we don't compromise with the quality and we don't compromise with the product and the way we cook them. And also finally we draw a line between the real Italian restaurant and the one who sell themselves for Italian but they are not Italian.
Well, real one is where the passion comes before business, and we are here to deliver what we've been taught in Hospitality College in Italy. We've been taught from our moms, and as well is something that we're not just doing it for money.
Tonight is not an award for restaurant or to be different. Today we are all here to represent our country. Each of us present the food, express ourselves in different way. Doesn't mean that we are better or less than somebody else. We are here because we are here to represent what we believe and what we got in our blood.
The Ospitalita Italiana Award Night is the only certification by the Italian government recognising Perth for their fine quality food and services, certainly putting Perth on the map for restaurants worldwide. I'm Sarah Miller reporting for Unioncamere.